Hi, everyone. Today, I want to show you how to make a collection on Etsy, which is a group of your favorites, and tell you why that's important and why you really should be kind of paying attention to this. So let's go into my Etsy shop and I will show you how. We're in my Etsy shop now, but the place that collections live, like in your account, when you make a collection is in your profile. So if you go to your personal profile and click on view your profile, it will take you into your personal profile where all of your favorites live. And up at the top here, it says, here are your collections. Now you can name collections anything. I just name them kind of high level things so that I can put a lot of stuff in the same category without making tons of different collections. These are basically Pinterest boards. So if you're familiar with Pinterest, it's like making a board on Pinterest. So as you're browsing around Etsy and you're seeing things, oh, that's cute. Look, here's a little turtle. I could favorite him. And then at the bottom, it says add to collection. So I'm going to add this to my collection, which would be home decor because there's another turtle there. Okay, so what happens then is that when people come to my profile, and people do this, they will creep your profile. They come to my profile, they're going to see favorite items, which is anything I favorited, and you have to favorite something to put it in a collection, or if you just click the add to collections on the listing, it'll favorite it for you. And then it'll also see it in the collection itself, which is home decor. And if I click this, it'll show me everything. Now, what happens with this and what Etsy has been doing recently, first, they're connecting to Pinterest in a really weird way with collections. If you're in my Pinterest class or my eShop group, look in those groups on Facebook for information about this because I have a separate group for collections, but it's just for those two classes. All right. But if you go to the Etsy homepage, they show because you viewed. And what they've started saying is browse items similar to your collection. So they're looking at things that people have favorited and put in a collection, and they're showing them similar stuff. Now, this is important because if your items are similar to something in someone's collection, then Etsy is going to be showing these things to that person. The other thing that's a little bit different is that you can't favorite your own, like you can't follow your shop. So you can't follow your own shop, and it was that you couldn't favorite your own listings. But what's happened recently, and this is just within the last couple of days that it was brought to my attention, is that in the listing itself, under here, there is a button that says add to collection. And if you click that, you can add your own listings to collections. So does this favorite it automatically? This makes no sense to me. But if Etsy's letting us do it, then I would go ahead and do that, but do it judiciously. All right. Don't go in and add all of your listings to every collection. Don't create a collection for your whole shop. Don't create collections for sections because that's just spammy. And if this is an error, which it very well could be a glitch on Etsy, because technically we're not supposed to be able to favorite our own listings, then it might just be a problem down the road. However, Etsy has said that favorites on listings don't really help with search ranking unless it is after someone searches for something and then they favorite the listing out of search results. So this could just be Etsy letting us do this. If you come directly to the listing, I don't know. Let's go back to my profile and see it's this butterfly listing was added to purple aesthetic, that board, but it was not added to my favorites. So it looks like this might be a new feature on Etsy where you can add your own listings to collections. I would not get too spammy with this because the reason that people come to a collection is to browse. And the way that Etsy has this set up with Pinterest now, it's clearly part of the browse algorithm. It's not something that they want you to use to create a separate section for your shop and show that to people. So just sprinkle them into your normal collections that you have, and you can create collections that you can use for your products. And this is kind of the way that we do Pinterest, right? So think of it that way. Don't be too spammy. But definitely, it's not a bad idea to do this and to share other people's listings because they'll share yours. And like I said, if you're in my Pinterest class or the eShop group, go ahead and check those two Facebook groups for details about my new collections group on Facebook. And you have to be in those two classes to join that group. So leave me any questions and I will talk to you later.